Hi and Assalamualaikum, especially to our respected lecturer Dr. N. We are from Group 11 and today we will be presenting regarding the topical presentation. As today, our group will be presenting regarding the topic on how does burnout impact on cognitive resources, leading to more mistakes and reduced productivity, and what are the effective strategies to prevent or recover from burnout to maintain efficiency and focus. To the first presenter.
Hi Doctor, my name is Dennis and I will present introduction. So World Health Organization 2022 state that burnout is a syndrome conceptualized as resulting from chronic workplace stress that has not been successfully managed. It is characterized by three dimensions. 1. Feeling of energy, depression or exhaustion. 2. Increased mental distance from one job or feeling of negativism or cynicism related to one job. 3. Reduced professional efficiency. Burnout refer especially to phenomena in occupational context and should not be applied to subscribe. Next is cognitive resources. Cognitive resources refer to mental capacity and ability that enable individual to perform cognitive tasks, including executive functions such as the intention and working memory. These resources act as an reinforcing link between individual capability and motivation as they progress through training or cognitive tasks. Kahneman 2011 explained that cognitive resources are finite and can be depleted under prolonged or intense mental effort. When people experience burnout, this cognitive resource become drained, impairing their ability to focus, recall information, and make sound decisions, especially in high-stress situations. That's all from me. Thank you.
Exhausted at just the thought of watching this report? Need an early night? Or could it be burnout? This state of physical or emotional fatigue preys on workers under intense and permanent stress. As their job gradually invades their home and social life, their mental state is also affected. The warning signs include insomnia, chronic fatigue, irritability, migraines, back problems, memory loss, depression, anxiety, or panic attacks. Alleviating symptoms using alcohol, tobacco, sleeping tablets, or tranquilizers can lead to addiction. Once mostly linked to jobs involving a high degree of people work, like teaching or medicine, burnout can now occur in almost any profession. Screaming at colleagues and throwing your computer out the window may be therapeutic, but it's better to stop work and see a doctor. Health professionals also advise defining personal limits and priorities, sharing workloads and talking to colleagues, and taking time off before you reach burnout.
Hi, my name is Alia Batrisha with the matrix number E214392. So now I'll be explaining about how burnout impact on cognitive resources. So there are relations between burnout and cognitive resources, where exhaustion is particularly likely to affect executive control by virtue of being dependent on cognitive resources that has been shown to be depleted more readily among those with burnout. I'll be explaining about the impacts of burnout on specific cognitive resources, which firstly are the attention and concentration. So individuals who experience burnout often struggles with distractibility and difficulty to filter out irrelevant information. So these issues arise from the disruptions in the brain regions that are responsible for attention regulation. So symptoms such as frequent error, difficulty completing tasks, and also unable to manage details are common. The second ones are working memory. So when a person experiences burnout, it may lead to forgetfulness, such as difficulty retaining instruction or details from conversation. It involves around elevated levels of stress hormones, which negatively affect the brain structure for memory functions. Hence, it is hard for them to contribute to workplace, such as multitasking and also solving problems that require managing multiple pieces of information. The third ones are metacognitions. So this refers to the ability to reflect on and regulates one's own cognitive process. So this reduces self-awareness and making it difficult to recognize errors or adjust strategies. So this loss of metacognitive ability often perpetuates a cycle of poor performance and heightened stress. The fourth one are executive functioning, where it includes planning, decision making, and impulse control that are heavily impaired by burnout. So these cognitive processes rely on well-functioning prefrontal cortex, which become less active under chronic stress. As a result, individuals with burnout may experience poor decision making, difficulty in prioritizing tasks, and reduced problem-solving abilities. The fifth one are long-term memory. So it is responsible for storing and retrieving past experiences and knowledge, and is not immune to the effects of burnout. Stress-induced change in the hippocampus hinder memory consolidation and retrieval, making it difficult to recall facts, names, and previously learned skills. So individuals with burnout often report a sense of mental fog or an inability to draw upon prior knowledge, which can impact both personal and professional relationships. And lastly are the emotional regulations, where it is deeply interconnected with cognitive process and is severely impaired with burnout. So emotional reactive increase and the ability to maintain composure in stressful situations diminish. So these changes stems from disruptions in the connection between the prefrontal cortex and the amygdala, the brain emotional center. As a result, individuals may become more irritable, emotionally exhausted, and less capable of handling interpersonal conflicts, further straining the relationship and work dynamic.
What happens to your brain when you burn out? Until recently, scientists thought that, much like muscles, the brain becomes fatigued when it uses up energy. The problem with that theory is that the energy needed to think is pretty minimal. So if it's not a lack of energy that causes cognitive fatigue, what does? In 2022, a team of scientists asked participants to perform 6 hours of various assignments that involved thinking. One group was asked to do easy tasks and another hard tasks. Throughout the study, the scientists measured the biochemical changes in the participants' brains. When the volunteers were performing hard tasks, the scientists found higher concentrations of glutamate in the lateral prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain associated with cognitive control. Glutamate is an excitatory neurotransmitter, a chemical signal which triggers neurons to fire. Scientists think that the buildup of glutamate might make it more difficult for the prefrontal cortex to perform activities such as planning, decision-making, and learning. When you rest or sleep, the glutamate levels fall. Scientists speculate that when thinking makes you feel tired, it's your brain signaling that you need a break to preserve its function. Future research into glutamate levels in the brain could help scientists devise a way to help avoid burnout.
Assalamualaikum and a very good evening. My name is Nur Fazlin Amira bint Said Saul Hakim with the matrix number of A213506. Now I'm going to discuss about how cognitive resources impact on time management. First of all, what is cognitive resources? Cognitive resources is referred to the mental capacities that allow us to process information, make decisions, solve problems, and manage daily tasks. In a simple word, cognitive resources is the mental effort and attention that a person can commit to the given task, meaning to say that we can concentrate on everything at once. Moving on to time management is a process of organizing and planning how to divide your time among various tasks and activities to increase productivity, efficiency, and overall effectiveness. For example, a student with 2 important tasks this week. Let's say she has to prepare for a group presentation on Wednesday and she had to attend the interview on Friday. So now the time management is crucial to complete all these tasks efficiently with assessing priorities, create a schedule, avoid distractions, and so on. There are few elements to demonstrate how cognitive resources really impact on time management, which are attention and focus, decision making, and self-regulation. First one is attention and focus. Attention allows individuals to concentrate on tasks and avoid distractions. Efficient time management relies on sustained attention to execute planned activities without unnecessary interruptions. For example, imagine a person is driving his car across the busy street. At the same time, he is also talking to a friend on his hands-free phone. The primary task here is driving, and the secondary is talking to a friend. As for the primary task, it requires significant attention to monitor traffic, obey signals, and respond to the sudden changes. On the other hand, talking on the phone also demands cognitive resources as he needs to listen, process, and respond to the conversation. So his cognitive resources are split between driving and conversation. This reduces his ability to focus fully on road and would be late to reach destination, which is impact on time management. Number 2 is decision making. Effective time management requires prioritizing tasks which depends on quick and accurate decision making. Automating routine and tackling high priority decisions early in the day can conserve cognitive energy. For illustration, a person comes home after a long day at work and he's hungry. He needs to decide what to cook, but he has several ingredients available and not sure about what to cook. So as for the primary task, he needs to evaluate the ingredients available in his kitchen, figure out a recipe and decide what to make. However, a secondary stressor here is he is already exhausted from work, which limits his cognitive resources and make it harder to think creatively about his meals option. So with his condition, which is cognitive resources drained, he might spend too much of time thinking about what to cook, which delaying his meal. This is how cognitive resources as a decision making impact on time management. Last one is self-regulation. Self-regulation involves managing impulses, emotions, and behaviors, which is essential for sticking to schedules and resisting procrastination. Poor self-regulation can lead to procrastination, multitasking, or abandoning plans midway. For example, a person is studying for her final exam. In this method, she has a study schedule to plan out, but she also needs to manage various distractions, maybe like social media notifications and so on. This requires self-regulation, which means the ability to resist temptation and keep stay on the task. Every decision she makes, for example, whether to check on your phone or to keep studying, it requires mental effort. If you decide to check your phone even briefly, it uses cognitive resources. Every time you shift focus, it takes time to refocus and get back into studying. And if you are frequently distracted, you end up spending more time to complete the task.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Chesa Valinia and my matrix number is A192082. And I would like to explain what are the consequences that someone may be struggling with burnout, which strains cognitive researches. When someone is struggling with burnout, the strain or cognitive researches can specifically impact their time management and mental efficiency in ways that compound over time. Here are some targeted consequences. Okay, the first one is decreased ability to prioritize and organize. Burnout can cloud judgment, making it difficult to set priorities or decide which tasks are most important. As a result, someone may feel overwhelmed by small tasks, neglect critical responsibilities, or become disorganized. The second one is poor estimation of time requirements. Burnout can impair the ability to accurately estimate how long tasks will take. People may either underestimate time, leading to rushing or unfinished work, or overestimate time, it making simple tasks seem unmanageable. The third one is reduced working memory. Working memory, which is essential for keeping track of steps within a task or project, is often compromised with burnout. This may lead for forgetting steps in a process, losing track of the length, or overlooking details. Next is impaired decision making. With limited cognitive researches, decision making abilities suffer, leading to a cycle of indecision or impulsivity. And the last one is increased time spent on errors and rework. Burnout increases the likelihood of errors, and time must be spent on redoing tasks or fixing mistake. This rework task up additional time and further reduce available mental energy.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Amizar Titina with the magic number of 8204417, and I will be discussing strategies to prevent burnout by focusing on maintaining mental and physical health. Burnout is more than just feeling tired. It's a state of emotional, mental, and physical exhaustion that can negatively impact our efficiency and overall well-being. By addressing both of our minds and bodies, we can better manage stress and maintain balance in our lives. So let's explore how we can achieve this. First and foremost, let's talk about mental health. A healthy mind is essential to staying resilient and focused even under pressure. Here are four strategies to protect and enhance our mental well being. Firstly, practice mindfulness and meditation. Incorporating mindfulness techniques like deep breathing or meditation into our daily routine can significantly reduce stress. Just taking 10 minutes a day to focus on our breathing or listen to a guided meditation can bring a sense of calm and clarity even during the busiest time. Secondly, set boundaries. Learning to say no is crucial. Setting clear boundaries between work or study and personal life helps prevent overload. This ensures us to have time to rest, recharge, and enjoy activities outside of our responsibilities. Thirdly, prioritizing tasks. Organizing our workload is key to avoiding overwhelm. Tools like to-do lists or prioritization methods can help us focus on what matters most. By tackling high priority tasks first, we can work more efficiently and with less stress. The last point, seek support. Finally, we don't have to have hesitate to ask for help. Sharing our challenges with friends, family, or even a counselor can lift a huge emotional burden. Remember, we are not alone, and seeking support shows strength and not weakness. Now let's shift to physical health. A healthy body directly supports a healthy mind, and here are four ways to take care of it. First, maintain regular exercise. Staying active doesn't mean that we have to hit the gym daily. Even light activities like walking or yoga can release endorphins, which reduce stress and improve our mood. Exercise is like a reset button for our body and mind. Secondly, adopt a balanced diet. We are what we eat. A balanced diet with fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins fills up our body with the energy we need. Hence, avoiding relying on caffeine or sugary snacks as they can lead to energy crashes. Thirdly, get adequate sleep. Sleep is not negotiable. Aim for 7 to 8 hours every night to allow our body to recover. A regular bedtime routine, like reading or avoiding screens before bed, can make a big difference in the quality of our sleep. Fourthly, stay hydrated. We don't have to underestimate the power of water because staying hydrated helps us to stay alert and focused. Even mild dehydration can lead to fatigue and reduce concentration, so keep that water bottle handy. In summary, protecting our mental health and physical health is crucial to prevent burnout. By combining mindfulness, boundaries, organization, and support for our mental health with exercise, nutrition, sleep, and hydration for our physical health, we can maintain balance and efficiency in our daily life. So don't forget, stay balanced and beat burnout. Thank you, and I'll now pass it to the next presenter to continue.
Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Ow, 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 show them girl, yeah, boom, boom.
Hi, my name is Kaida Malaputri and my matrix number is A196653. So now we're going to talk about the benefits of preventing from burnout, which strains cognitive resources. So preventing burnout and preserving cognitive resources has significant positive outcomes for overall well-being, productivity, and also time management. We're gonna look further into that. Now we're going to talk about the positive outcomes of protecting mental energy and cognitive functioning. The first one is enhanced productivity. A well-rested mind processes information faster and makes decisions more effectively, leading to higher quality and quantity of work. You can spend less time redoing tasks due to errors caused by fatigue or reduced focus. The second one, we have improved emotional well-being. Protecting cognitive resources reduce stress and anxiety, promoting a more positive outlook. Greater emotional regulation foster a better interpersonal relationships and workplace harmony. The third one, we have better physical health. Stress and burnout often manifest in physical symptoms like fatigue and headaches. So preventing this, physical energy remains higher, enabling sustainable productivity and engagement in personal activities. And the fourth one, we have enhanced learning and adaptability. A non-fatigued brain is better equipped to absorb new information and adapt to changes. So we can retain knowledge more effectively, enhancing personal and professional growth. How can preventing it benefit time management? The first one is faster task completion. Burnout leads to procrastination and decreased efficiency. By preventing it ensures you to stay sharp and reducing the time spent on a task. Second, better prioritization. With preserved cognitive function, it's easier to discern urgent tasks from non-urgent ones. The third one, fewer interruptions. Reduced burnout minimizes mistakes, which means you won't need to spend time revisiting or fixing errors. The fourth one, improved planning and execution. A healthy mental state supports creating realistic schedules and sticking it, avoiding the trap of overcommitment. The fifth one, more time for personal development. Where efficient time management creates opportunities to engage in self-care, hobbies, or skill-building activities. The last one, sustainability in effort. By avoiding burnout, you can maintain a steady pace rather than oscillating between overworking and recovery, leading to consistent progress over time.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Inside English podcast. I'm Mia.
And I'm Jack. Today, we're talking about something that might surprise you, doing nothing. Yes, you heard that right. We're going to explore why doing nothing can actually be good for you.
It sounds strange, doesn't it? But trust us, by the end of this episode, you might feel differently about taking time to just relax.
Let me share a quick story. A few months ago, I was working on a big project. I was constantly busy, stressed, and just couldn't figure out how to finish it. I felt stuck. So I decided to do something counterintuitive. I took a day off. I did nothing productive. I just went for a walk, sat in the park, and let my mind wander. Well, the next day, I came back feeling refreshed, and guess what? The solution to my project just clicked. Taking that break gave my brain the space it needed to figure things out.
Exactly. Sometimes, doing nothing can help you reset and come back stronger. It's like giving your brain a little vacation.
In conclusion, burnout significantly impacts cognitive resources, leading to reduced productivity, impaired decision-making, and difficulty in managing time effectively. Addressing burnout is essential for maintaining personal and professional efficiency. To summarize, effective strategies such as mindfulness, setting boundaries, prioritizing tasks, regular physical activity, and maintaining a balanced diet can prevent burnout and improve overall well-being. These measures contribute to better emotional regulation, enhanced learning capacity, and sustained productivity. In addition, a holistic approach in preventing burnout requires a combination of mental and physical health strategies coupled with strong time management skills. By preserving cognitive resources, individuals can maintain focus, reduce errors, and balance work-life responsibilities effectively. As for our final thoughts, addressive burnouts isn't just about productivity, it fosters a healthier, more resilient, and fulfilling life. Cultivating these practices ensures long-term success and personal growth.